All right, so come on. Oh, there we go. Today, I want to work on the SCX24. This thing is my favorite little rock crawler in the world. And I put little people in there too. So now we got a driver and his woman. And I already got a few upgrades on this thing. Knuckles, the rims, and those, what are those called? Diff covers. Little plate on the bottom. But I got all this stuff too. And I mean, this is already on there and these are already on there. So just this stuff right here. And I want to make this thing heavy, like heavier than the motor can handle, which is why we're going to put a different motor in there too. There is one more part that I want. This one right here. Yeah. Oh man, this thing's going to be way too heavy. I just want to upgrade this one instead. Nope. Oh, no. All right. This one. This is what we're doing right here. I'm going to make this truck look sick. You guys are probably wondering why I have an ammo box. Because this is what happens when you overcharge your batteries, guys. They get fluffy. And then you want to toss it there. Just in case. And I got a backup, so we'll just use this one instead. First things first, I got to take out all the stuff that's in here. So I guess we'll start from the bottom. I got that plate off. Now, those two screws. I'm starting to realize that this little plate that I want to transfer over is not going to fit. I think that's made for the AX. Stick to the SC. To get the motor out, I'm going to have to remove these people. Yeah, I'm going to take off that battery tray that's in the back. All right, snip the zip. And, all right. Unplug our servo. Unplug our servo. And there we go. You guys noticed, but I'm still using the stock servo. I bet you I'm gonna have some haters on that one. I'm riding this thing until it dies. That servo is good. I don't care what people say. Right now, I gotta get to that screw, and then I can remove that whole piece in the middle. All right. Oh, came with drive shafts. Cool. Man, look at the bare bones on this thing. Jeez, this thing's gonna be all brassed out when I'm done. Now would be a cool time to point out the little transmission that I got over here. It's actually two different speeds, so the front wheel will spin a little bit faster than the rear wheel, just to kind of get that traction, you know what I mean? To remove that motor, those two on top. Then we can take off that plate. There you go. Now, oh man, that one's under the gear. I gotta take the gear off. Of course, to remove the gear, you gotta remove the drive shaft too. This is one-handed work, by the way. Right, finally, we're at the motor. And I think these two screws are the only ones that are different sizes. So, yeah. And just like that, our motor's free. Nice. Now, to yoink this thing out. And the motor that we're going to be using is a 55 turn. So I'm hoping we get a little bit more speed out of this thing instead of torque, you know? Kind of like driving this on flat land a little bit. Right, second motor's out. There really wasn't a reason for me to show you the process twice. So, second motor's out. You guys want to know something really awesome that Axial does? Look at this. See those two holes in the corners right there? Yeah, it's for the motor. And you see how these have holes in different corners? Yeah. Yeah. That's when you got to start doing stuff like this. Yeah, I made those holes. Then I realized I had this the whole time. Crap. Well, I mean, might as well use it, right? Yeah, let's use that one. And another thing I want to do is the same thing I did to this motor here. I took off the plastic wrap and threw some heat sinks on there. It actually helped out a lot. The thing never blew up on me, and I put that thing through a lot of stress. So let's take the wrap off of this one and do the same thing. Nice. All right, now heat sinks. I'm gonna need, how many? Three of them. Do I have 3 shorties? I do. Just like that. Yup. So nice. This is the old one, I know, because the cord is long. So that goes in there. And let's throw this thing on. This thing's going to be fast. All right, in this little component here, we have a new motor. We have a new transmission gears. We have a motor plate. It's, how many upgrades is too many at this point? All right, so I got the new motor installed and it looks pretty sick with that plate and the transmission gearbox that we got there. I'm already really excited. So next step, we have to put on this little plate, but I actually have some weights that we're gonna add on too, so that's gonna be fun. All right, next big upgrade that we're gonna do is these guys right here. And they are the extenders so that we can actually get these wheels to be a little bit further out. So as of right now, let's see where it sits on the truck. So you could barely see those wheels sticking out. Yeah, nah, they're not hanging off the body at all. So let's put these flares to some use. I'm a little confused on how this goes on because I'm noticing that this slips on, but then I won't have any room to grab the screw. So all the threads are just in the middle of this. How does that work? That's what these are for. I get it now. Okay, cool. But I figured it out. So this goes on there. Lock it on nice. And this, I can't use this little brass piece in there anymore. So I'm going to shove that on top right there. Come on, lock in place. Boom. Now we get this little piece and put it in there somehow. And there you go. God, this is why these cars are so freaking hard to work on. Everything's so tiny. I got one on. There you go. Compared to this side, you can see how much more that thing sticks out. Man, this thing's getting heavy. Oh, I got an easier way to put all these things on. Ready? 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 Boom! I'm just kidding. No, they're already on. That stance is wide now. Watch. Put this thing back on. Look at that. You can see the tires sticking out the side now. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Man, this thing is sick. I really wish I had some better suspension on there instead of these pogo sticks, but this was the first version of the SCX, so yeah, I'm happy with it. Just like that, she's done. Got the battery plugged in, got the guys installed again, and dude, it is like, the stance is just right now. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Them fender flares are doing work. And as far as all the stuff that we didn't use, we're gonna have to put this on another car because this is like 67 grams. Man, that's crazy. I can only imagine how heavy this thing is. It's tough. I hope that motor can move it. Let's find out. Oh, wait. Not good. Okay, much better. I mean, it's not that much faster, but it's actually moving things around. So it has the torque. Jeez. Yeah. I gotta take this thing out to a mountain. I just realized you can see the battery. That's cool. Yeah, I love this thing, guys. I'm gonna take this out to actually crawl somewhere, but that's gonna be in the next video. This was fun. Now I'm gonna do it again. Probably not to this guy. Thinking of getting a Gladiator. Yeah, I need the longer wheelbase. It's probably where all the rest of this stuff is gonna go. Well, till then, guys. See ya.